twilight of the gods nears, brother will kill brother. Families will be sundered by murder. 4 ages are afoot. An axe age, a sword age, where shields are cloven. A wind age, a wolf age, where the world falls. No one shall be spared.
Welcome to Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion RPG podcast. Prepare for adventure.
Why, Madam Askew, do you have any plans for this Saturday, December 13th?
Why, yes, I do! In fact, I am going to the most delightful tea party hosted by the Tucson Steampunk Society.
A tea party?
Not just any
do
tea
tell.
party, madam. No, we're going to have the most delightful time at their Dickens Tea Party.
Huzzah! The Dickens Tea Party is already upon us?
Indeed, it's the 3rd annual tea party they've done, and there will be so much merriment. There will be tea dueling, of course, which, you know, there usually is no death because it's Dickens tea, and we reserve that for other holidays. And then there will be some amusements of a musical variety provided by the Borderland Celts, who are a delightful assemblage from Bisbee, which is
Fabulous!
It's a small town somewhere in the Arizona territories.
Small town with large talent.
Large talent, a great deal. In fact, one might even say they put the long in the oolong.
Will there be tiffin?
There will be tiffin. There'll be so many varieties of tiffin to enjoy with one's tea. And there will be endless pots of tea for those who like to indulge in the most perfect beverage ever created in the universe.
Hear, hear. Well, and last year was so much fun. What with the costume contests?
And the table decorating contest.
Oh, yes, the table decorating contest. I believe there was a certain octopus who ran
Yes,
Octavia.
She made her debut.
Yes.
She took the field by storm, I believe.
Yes.
For the group table decorating contest.
For the group
But then
table.
We had a lovely Mad Hatter Tea Party win for the solo table.
Indeed, it was marvellous, and I believe that lady is also entering the table decorating competition again this year. So the competition will be fierce, and the prizes will be equally interesting to...
Oh, and don't forget the silent auction.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
There's so many delightful things to be had.
And they're all presented and provided by local artisans who've made them themselves in their very own local workshops.
Oh, yes, dear Mama took her...
She's been crocheting quite a lot.
Yes, she took one of her items last year, took the highest, I believe.
Yes,
So-
I believe you're right.
It is quite true. There was a great deal of fearsome competition for the octopus, I believe.
Yes, it was. Very fierce.
Yes, although I have heard rumors of an Octopus 2.0.
Octopus 2.0.
Oh, more octopi are always welcome at our tea parties.
Here.
And so that will be on Saturday, as you mentioned, the 13th of December, and it begins at 2 and will finish, in the early evening.
One must never rush.
Yes,
No,
you
tea
don't rush
should,
tea.
should be leisurely. While people are there, they may find themselves drawn to the Victorian photo booth, where they can have pictures taken by a delightful gentleman with the name Brandon Lee from Radiant Helix Media. And there will be other photos provided by a gentleman of Edward Stramler.
Yes, he'll be documenting our the Dickens tea.
Indeed, he is a marvelous photographer, and we will be hosting this fantastical tea at the First United Methodist Church near the University of Arizona. It's located at 4th and Park, approximately, and there's parking right there, right behind the
Immediately
church.
adjacent.
Indeed.
And if memory serves correctly, you still have time to pre-purchase your tickets for a slightly cheaper price than if you were to pay at the door. Is that still correct?
That is correct. One may buy an adult ticket for $20 in advance up until the day before the tea. The day of the tea, one must pay slightly more at the door, $25. Children, however, being the precious souls that they are, 12 and under are always free at our tea
Excellent,
party.
excellent.
Brava. Well, I know where we're going to be this weekend.
Definitely, this Saturday we're going to be at the 3rd annual TSS Dickens Tea.
Please, I hope to see you all there.
Oh, do join us.
It'll be so merry.
Welcome back to Scion Hero to Ragnarok. Where we last left off, the group found the borders where the frost giants and the earth landvita are fighting. So, what are you guys going to do?
Well, they kind of melted back into the...
Yep, they fell
So
back
we're
in the
going to keep
ground.
going to try and find the big one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had to go find the...
So go ahead and someone give me whoever's got your best survival.
That would not be me.
I have 3 in survival.
I have 2 in survival.
Hold it. Isn't Frost? Don't you have a good survival?
Where was it's not fair.
He's got 2 in survival.
No, I got 3 in trouble.
Oh, 3. He's got 3 in
So do
survival.
I.
So,
Those 2 do.
which one of you guys want to go? You can use any combination
Wait,
of
is
attribute
your
or ability.
survival like a family?
No.
Mine is.
Okay, then it's
So
yours.
I say... I mean, he is...
No, add
We'd wanna
survival
add
and
your-
dexterity or something.
Well, no, it wouldn't be dexterity. It's got to be intel or
Perception. Doesn't he have good perception?
I've got better intelligence.
Yep.
Because I have an automatics.
He's gonna sniff the wind.
See the scents and taste the colors.
Taste the rainbow.
9.
9. Does a 6 count?
No.
Nope, 7.
And I've got 4 because I have an
Okay.
automatic successful.
So easily Frost points out a path. He says, I see something up ahead. So you take the group and you notice as you guys are walking, you see, it's weird, you see a couple rocks kind of like
Following
moving.
us?
Just only an inch or 2, but they kind of like move out of your path. Almost like in the Mojave Desert, those moving rocks they talk about. Just same type of thing. You just see a little trail in the dirt where they seem to have moved.
Like a horny toad or something?
No, in Mojave
Like,
Desert, there's actual
there's just
rocks,
rocks that are moving.
move. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's just Ludo from Labyrinth and calling the rocks.
Okay, and you see what looks like a rock formation that looks like it could be a throne.
Oh, well, that's where we need to
With
go.
a very large rock that's very pole-like sticking up against it.
Pole-like? Like a
Pole
knife
like a
with
weapon.
Like no,
Or
like
like
a,
a weapon.
staff. But
Oh,
if it was 18 feet tall, sticking up kind of angular.
Oh, okay. Is it ornate at all or very natural?
It's very natural. So what do you guys do?
We're going to approach.
Okay, so who's gonna approach? Who's gonna be in front of the line?
Frost!
All
So
right.
Frost is heading out in front of you guys, and as you get closer, you feel a little bit of the ground kind of shaking, a little rumble, micro tremors. So what are you guys doing as you're getting closer to this?
Let's call out to the light great land bearers. Wait till your mouth is not
Hold
full.
it. Is Thorson still with us?
Yes.
We haven't told them to stay back, so
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a giant of stone, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a name?
Not that you guys know
Okay.
of.
What?
Just
I'm
ask
just saying, oh
Thorson.
great land
Hey.
bearer.
Thorson, does this Landvita actually have a name or what?
They just refer to him as the Earth.
The Earth. Okay, refer to him as the Earth.
Great earth land bearer.
Oh, great Earth land vetter. I got no.
We come seeking
And
your
as
help.
soon as you say, I got nothing, all of a sudden you notice the throne, some rocks are jutting out of the throne into almost a humanoid shape, but it's huge.
Wow.
As slowly you see
said, beseech him.
a procession on each side of you guys. Boulders start kind of jutting up out of the ground.
Ask him we've come for his help and to help him.
On behalf of the great Trekkie.
What Thora said.
Come on, baby. What do you say? What do you tell him that
Tell me you were
we're
sent
here
by the
to-
great Trekkie.
You were sent by the great Landvetter Trekkie.
Yeah, we were sent by the great Landvetter Trekkie
To enlist your aid.
to enlist your aid.
To banish these horrible Titan spawn from this great and powerful land.
And pretty much
To banish the Titan spawn from your land.
as soon as you say Titan spawn, more of the boulders start coming up out of
For
the ground.
Ragnarok is at hand.
And the stone, humanoid-shaped stone in this little throne kind of just nods.
They would
its head.
harness the power of the moon calf.
And it just kind of nods and you hear grinding sound. Rock on rock grinding sound.
And him clearing his throat. Does he speak?
Nope. What do you guys do?
Did we bring a gift? Were we going to bring like quartz or something, or we just didn't have any?
I don't think we had time to stop. But, if he doesn't speak, how can we speak to him? I mean...
Well, use your
So
telepathy.
either like, what happened the last time I used telepathy?
Do you see a knithing pole?
Okay, no, alright. I'll try and contact him telepathically, which would be intelligence and
Well, you would just use your
awareness?
power telepathy.
Okay.
You have the knack for telepathy, right?
Yeah.
Just broadcast
So you would
a message.
you don't need to roll it. You would
I don't
just
have
send
to
a
roll
message.
it? Okay.
I'm gonna think really, really hard.
I believe in fairies.
I do
Do
believe in spooks.
believe in spooks.
So what do you tell them? I mean,
I
what
say,
what you have the telepathy.
Great Earth Landvetter, we are here to aid you and this wonderful Icelandic country.
Keep it simple, because remember, you're going
Well,
two
yeah, you
words
got
at
All
a time.
right, okay.
You're basically shooting two words, then two
all right,
words, then
okay.
two words. So
Great
less fluff.
Landvetter,
Need help.
need help.
Titan spawn.
Well, that's one word technically. So you can add
Need
something
help.
else.
Titan spawn bad.
Against
Titan
Titan spawn.
And
in
then,
Iceland.
and again, you just see the head tilt and more rumble, grindy noise.
Does he think back to me?
You get more silence at the moment. And you just see the head kind of
It's like
grind.
talking to a wall.
You see,
God.
I had to go there.
you see the head kind of grind and look over at some of the rocks on this side that have appeared, and then it kind of grinds and rumbles onto the rocks on this side of the, and then he kind of gestures towards you with his head and nods with a rumble sound of rock on rock grinding.
Rock and roll.
Okay, I guess that means he understood me.
Tell him
What can
that
we
we've
do?
already enlisted
Yeah,
the aid of the other land.
yeah,
Landvetter.
We
We
freed
have-
the Landvetter from...
Visited
Tell me we
Dreki.
freed them.
Freed Dreki
Dreki
and Seabolt. Woke Eagle.
Oh.
Great Eagle.
Okay.
Need you.
Okay, so you're basically taking like 5 minutes to say these
Yeah.
brief little
Yeah.
phrases.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he nods back at you. And then all of a sudden at once, you're just learning telepathy, so it's a new skill. But all of a sudden in your head, you just get a telepathic message back that says,
Giants vile, entering land, fighting now, frenzy war, will not give up, we will fight to the death, grind giant bones between boulders.
Wow.
Many Landvetter lost to this.
What?
War will be won by the Earthvetter. Earthvetter shall defeat any Titan spawn on this land.
You have to tell him back that the Titan spawn...
and that whole message
the
hits you at
giants.
once.
Oh,
It's-
ow.
It's like one huge
like
sentence with no periods.
Does it knock her
It's-
to the ground?
You stagger from
Yeah,
it because
I'm staggered.
all of a sudden all these thoughts are hitting you all at once.
Wait, you do have to think back. Tell him giants looking
For
moon cow.
Moon
calf.
Moon calf.
Moon calf.
Sorry.
Baby
yes.
cow.
Yes.
Must get there first.
Must
you know where
stop.
where
Moon calf.
Where? Mooncalf.
Okay.
I like how she put the hand to her forehead.
She did the Professor Xavier.
The Professor Xavier. Like,
Because I'm really where? Mooncalf.
Now they have splitting headache.
God, if only we had Cerebro.
Titan looking.
It's almost like you have 2 stones being ground in your head right now.
Ew,
As
I
all
got
of a sudden-
migraine.
You get a slew of about 20 different directions into your head.
Oh dear. Pick one.
And of course, each one of them is like take 5 stone throws forward, 5 throws.
God.
You basically get directions going exactly how you would if you would throw a rock.
Oh, man.
Hooray, orienteering.
That's right, orienteering.
That's exactly what it is, because they don't do north and south.
I
Okay.
would say,
Let the
is
voice...
it near?
And basically, we'll send guide, and he
Oh,
gestures.
excellent!
And a small group of rocks climb together. It's this small little...
Like a little cairn.
a little round rock with a couple other rocks bouncing on top of it as it rolls.
Aww.
Is it like a little rock?
It really is rock and roll.
And it comes...
Let's call him Rocky.
It comes rolling up to your side.
Okay.
And he gestures that...
Security hostage must give.
What? Oh. We have to leave one of ours behind.
And he kind of gestures at all of you. But then his eyes settle on the one member of your group who hasn't spoken. Over to Kane. And slowly it gestures at Kane. And the earth comes up almost like a recliner around him. And kind of restrains him in place and pulls him down into a sitting position.
Figures. He would prefer the strong silent
type.
type as company.
And then Kane just kind of grumbles as he gets pulled down into the chair.
Okay. We have to leave Kane. Sorry, fella. He wants a
he
hostage.
knows.
Okay?
He'll just grumble back anyways.
That's right, it's not like he's much for talking.
Okay,
Right.
so for the information that you just got dumped into your mind,
Can she remember it all? She's just
well, that's what
piecing it
we're
all
going to
together?
find out.
Guide also.
Go ahead and give me a intel, and you can go survival.
Yes. I have 1 success.
Well, that all depends on whether you roll well or not. If you don't get one natural success,
No. Yes,
Uh-oh.
I did. I got 1. I got
then you
2.
got a 2.
two.
Okay, so you have an idea
I have 3.
of what you saw, felt for directions. Now, is that
Okay.
stagger,
Crawl,
crawl,
crawl. Where's it?
Crawl, stagger, stagger.
Crawl.
Okay, so the little roly-poly rock is coming with you. It's basically 2 little rocks bouncing as this thing's rolling across the way. Just rolling on the
How
rock.
adorable.
It's only about foot high.
Okay.
And it's going very slow, by the way. It's not made for speed mobility.
So it
So
rolls
you're
and
walking-
we shuffle.
You're walking at a
style.
slow trot as this thing's heading out.
No.
Or
Let's call it no moss.
No moss.
Rolling Stone gathers no moss. I'm sorry.
okay, you say that, and it kind of stops rolling and looks at you and does this shuffle bounce, and then gets back to rolling.
Oh, he likes the
Not long.
name.
Would you prefer that or Rocky?
And you just hear scraping rock on rock sound when you say Rocky.
Okay, it's no moss.
Okay,
Which
so
also sounds like no more from
Yeah.
in Spanish.
Yeah, no
so
moss.
are you gonna
Moss.
wait for the guide to take you speed wise, or are you gonna try to truck off alone with the directions that are in your head?
No, we have to.
He gave us a guide. Let's follow the guide.
Okay.
It gives
Yeah,
us
follow
chance,
the
since
guide.
he's going so slow, to scope out our surroundings,
Yeah.
reconnoiter,
Okay.
and see if that way we won't be taken by surprise.
Are you
Okay.
sure we couldn't drive?
So you guys start heading out, and you get to a certain area. All of a sudden, you notice instantly as you as soon as you step, it's instantaneous. 2 giant Landvetter, about 7 feet tall, jump up out of the ground with clubs made of rock.
See,
Whoa!
But no moss is there to help us.
And you just see the little guy roll up to them, and you hear a little grindy crackle sound. And then they kind of look at each other with a grinding sound, and they kind of nod, and they look at the little guy, and then they pop back into the ground.
See, go with the guide. He's
Okay.
our passport.
So you guys are trucking along pretty damn slowly. and all of a sudden it kind of stops and looks around like it's lost for a second, and then it starts trucking on again.
Getting his bearings.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing while you're following this little guy?
Well, like I said, scoping the surroundings and seeing the lay of the land, what's going on, you know.
I'm checking my Facebook messages on my phone. How's the Wi-Fi here?
Non-existent.
So go ahead and roll me a perception then.
Oh, my perception's not good.
Well,
Perception
you're the one who said you
and
were
survival?
looking out.
Well,
no, it
everyone
would
can
be
look around.
awareness, perception, and awareness.
You guys, seriously, I need someone else to look around too because
No,
I'm a little dense.
I'm good with rolling with that.
I
Oh,
got
wow.
one success.
I got...
Okay, cool. Because if not, the other one was a 1.
I know.
I got 2
Okay.
successes.
So you discovered something in Facebook, huh?
No, I have to keep looking
You
up.
discovered a
otherwise I
friend
could stumble.
request.
Didn't I?
You discovered a
1,
website
2,
called Creative
3,
Flame Podcast
4.
Network on Facebook.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It talks about a podcast, a couple of them.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Okay.
I have
So you notice
3%.
up ahead there's some rocks falling down, but what you notice is there's actually 3 bumps that look like heads looking over the ridge.
Giant heads?
Look out.
Or rockhead.
Or rock heads?
They don't look like rock heads.
Giant
So
heads.
giant heads.
The
Look
giants
out,
are
guys.
watching.
Yeah,
We gotta kill us some giants.
But I'm thinking, I don't know. Yeah, but what?
No,
I
no.
was thinking, what are bullets going to
Is this
do
giant?
against?
Hey, remember,
These are
they
giants. They're
Okay.
not. These are
Right.
creatures
Okay,
of flesh.
I'm going to
Okay.
create a smoke
Remember,
screen.
I tore one of them up.
I have my.
Last game,
I
at
have
the
my.
very
Or
end.
hold it. Do we want to let them know that we know they're there? Or do we want to just pretend that we don't see them?
Let's pretend that we don't see them, but we know they're there.
I can look through my sniper rifle and make sure.
Yeah, because that's going to let them know that we don't think that we know they're there.
Do you go from walking
Yeah.
to
Did
point your
you
gun
not just
directly
paying
in their
attention to
direction?
what we were saying?
Okay, that's
I'll let
good.
you do that if you want to do that.
We just
No,
said let's
it's
pretend
okay.
that we don't know they're there.
Yeah. Okay, we'll pretend.
I mean, because it's like we're getting this.
Yeah.
Is this mine or yours?
That's mine.
Okay, I'll make sure you get it back.
It's everybody's. It's
Giants
community
ahead,
property.
guys. Giants ahead.
Well, because he gave it to you.
To the dry erase marker.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you actually say giants ahead?
Yeah. Giants ahead.
Do you say it loudly? Do you
Just say it quietly.
I just say it quietly.
Okay.
Giants
And,
ahead.
you know, kind of like you're admiring
Don't
the scenery.
look over there. But there are some giants watching us from the ridge.
I'm not moving my lips.
So they don't know that I am talking about them. You like that?
Yeah.
Ventriloquism is not one of my shticks. But that would be
Okay.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, I bet you if there isn't one for ventriloquism, you know, we can make one.
Actually, I'm sure there is something, probably an illusion, like
Throwing voice.
something, you know.
Okay. So
Okay.
as you guys are...
Because I can create a smoke screen so they can't see us. But
Because they don't know we're there.
no, so like if we wanted, like, if somebody wants to try and flank them or something.
Well, I can still see them in a smoke screen because I've got penetrating glare.
You do.
Yeah.
Hello.
So you could fire, or you could do.
I can also
But they
say
can't see.
12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Okay, so what do you
I
guys can
should
do?
get penetrating glare.
So how far away are they from us?
They're about a good 1,000 feet up on
Oh,
the ridge.
we got a while to go.
Oh, okay. So now wait a minute. Are we approaching? Is Nomas taking us close to their
He's-
ridge?
Basically, here's the valley that you're at. This is you guys. And they're up on this valley looking down on you guys.
Okay, so basically we're in a ravine and they could drop boulders on us.
Yeah.
Is that
Exactly.
what
That's
you're
what
saying?
they're going to
That
do.
could be what could
Yeah,
happen.
Nomas.
He's-
Nomas. Tell Nomas that there's giants up there, and that is there another way around, or do we have to go through this? Basically, perfect spot for an ambush.
Okay, so I'll telepathy.
It's not an ambush.
Is he gonna understand? Because he's not the most brightest little pebble.
Hey,
Try.
right. She's so cute and adorable.
So what do you tell him telepathically with your 2 words a shot?
Giants near. Different way.
He kind of stops, turns around to you with a grinding sound, kind of moves to the left and back to where he started, then moves to the right, back to where he started.
He's cha-chaing.
Then he turns around and keeps going back in the same
Okay.
direction he was heading.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but they're 1,000 feet above us, basically, so to speak. I could send one of my boys to investigate, but not to get near them.
I don't do that.
I don't want to risk my little guys. Meanie's still recovering. No, I wouldn't do that to you, Meanie.
Well,
Okay, I'm going to ask one of my boys.
I'm actually able to get relics.
Well, usually relics are fairly rare find.
I'm going to send one of my
Maybe
two
if
of
you're
my
really
boys
good when you become a
up.
demigod.
and just to get, I was like, oh, hold on, I have to tie my shoe. So before we get close, so we're in line of them dropping it.
Okay.
So I'm bending down to tie my shoes. I'm asking Eni and Jack to go up where unobtrusively
Okay.
to scope out how many giants are up there. Do they have boulders at the ready? That type of thing.
Okay.
So that I want them to go up. I want you guys to be very careful. I do not want you letting them see you. Do you understand?
Yes, that's what we do.
Okay.
Never get tired of that voice.
So go on. While I'm pretending to tie my shoe, I'm your distraction.
Yes, General. And they zip zip zip.
I love my guys.
Okay, so
I
then
mean, they probably have other weapons too.
Yeah, but I'm more worried about something being dropped on my head.
Okay, so after a few moments while you're pretending to lace up your sexy shoes.
No, they're practical shoes. I'm not going traipsing around in the middle of nowhere. Of course they are, brightly colored. Fur-lined.
Okay, all of a sudden, zip zip zip.
What'd you find out, boys?
There's giants up there.
How many?
There's 1, 3, 5. This number.
So 3 of them.
And he holds
okay.
up 3 fingers, like right at your eyes, so you can see what he's actually holding up.
Okay. Do they have boulders at the ready, or do they have weapons?
I didn't see any boulders there.
What about big rocks?
Didn't look like any, but they're up on the ravine. It's made of rock.
So they can just
They have weapons. It's okay. Let's just do
But
this.
they've got big spears ready.
big
See, there we
spears.
go.
Okay, thank you,
And,
boys.
and one of them is a dog.
One of them is a dog.
They have a dog with them.
It's a big wolf.
So
Are
it's
they
2
female?
giants and 1 wolf.
Yeah.
Are any of the giants female?
Is it a big white wolf?
No, black
Black
wolf. I didn't see if it was a boy giant or a girl giant.
Okay, well, so we know that we have 2 giants and I assume it's a very large wolf.
It's huge.
It's a dire wolf.
Yeah.
Okay, so I assume we have to fight our way out of this, or do we want to try parlay?
Or do you want to just continue walking?
Yeah, let's
I
see
say
if
we
keep walking.
continue walking,
yeah.
There's also
but be on guard.
yeah, on guard.
Okay,
Oh, no French. On guard.
and the whole time you're talking and doing this, by the way, your little friend has continued traveling.
That's all right. He doesn't get very far.
No,
2
unfortunately,
strides, we're there.
You're catching up to him rather quickly. So he's just continuing on. Like, did you guys stop? Grumble, 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 rumble, 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 rumble. Okay, so you guys are going past where you believe the giants are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, the giants want us to lead them to the.
No, they already know where
Mooncalf.
the mooncalf is. I think they're trying to excavate it.
Okay.
They don't know exactly, I don't think.
Okay, so as you guys, just as you get out of this ravine where it, evens out, goes back to, good, decent, open area, you hear 2 quick blasts of a horn back from where you guys were. Almost like someone signaling that you're coming.
So the
Duh.
ambushers up ahead, they were scouts.
Could have killed them.
Yeah, how you gonna get up there?
True
You
enough.
can fly? I don't think so.
You could throw
My
Frost.
ricochet, yeah, I could.
Grab
And my
Frost.
Ricochet Symphony.
I'm
I'd get up there.
pretty
My
lucky
axes would get up there. I believe I could touch the sky.
Don't worry, Frost. I can ricochet you up there. you might not be in one piece when it
Trust
gets to the end.
me.
Ping, 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 ping.
I also might not survive 3 giants attacking me at once.
That is 2 giants and a giant wolf.
Well,
Just because it's a giant.
I can definitely shoot that far with my rifle.
All right,
It's
well,
too
either
late.
way, let's
It's
go.
a moot
So
point.
you've already left that area. Okay, so little guy keeps it's starting to get a little dark because obviously we're not making a lot of headway on this trip on foot with this guy going
It's
so
gonna be a
slowly.
long, cold night.
It's almost
I don't-
painful. So as the sun's starting to set, what are you guys gonna do?
Do we want to tell it to stop till it's light?
Well, I would, for one, would like to make camp because I'm sorry, it's going to be freaking cold.
Okay, I'll ask him if we can halt here for the night. So,
Okay.
Because I know rocks don't sleep, but
It
and I don't need to
looks-
sleep,
It
but
looks kind of confused, like it doesn't get the term night.
okay. When the light leaves the sky, we must stay. When the light returns to the sky, we will go.
why do we sound like Nanny McPhee?
Okay, it kind of curious as you're trying to say this in your 2 words every few seconds speech. And it kind of stops and it's just watching you guys like,
Just say
so what are we doing?
Wait.
then?
light.
Well, to the earth spirit, daylight, day, night, doesn't really matter. It uses earth sense,
Night and day.
It doesn't get lost in the dark, so, the light doesn't really matter.
We would say heat.
So what
It would
exact-
feel heat, though.
Yeah.
It would feel heat. So it's colder at night than it is in the day.
Wait for the sky heat to
So,
return.
Yeah. it would be
So what are
yeah.
you guys going to do when you're telling it to stop?
Somebody make a fire, I'm cold.
Yeah, and let everyone know where we are.
The one with the fire powers.
Yeah. Yeah, but then it involves labor.
So what are you guys going to do?
Well,
I guess we're
Do
going
you-
to have to camp.
Well, what's the surrounding
camp
area
for the
look like?
night?
It's you are now up on the you got out of the little ravine, so you're basically on flat tundra.
See, there's no
It's
shelter.
what
very-
about Torsten? He can make a fire.
He's still kind of doing the whole.
Once again, why are we lighting a fire to let them know exactly our position?
Because I'm cold.
I just like take my pack off
Fine.
and fall asleep with
Didn't
it,
we
with
bring
it as my
some of
pillow.
those, like, silvery thermal...
I don't need
Mylar
one.
blankets.
Oh, those
Yeah.
Mylar
I
blankets?
don't need
Yeah.
one.
If you spend a legend point, maybe you did.
I don't need.
I just
My
I
stamina
just take
should.
off my gear.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
Use my
I increased
pillow
my stamina.
and
I'm
go to
good.
sleep.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are gonna sleep out in the open in Iceland.
I can do it.
He could be in a bikini because he's got frost purview. He could be in a bikini
Shade.
out there.
So
No,
can,
I don't.
Not you,
No.
her.
I have
Sandy.
frost. It's not going to bother me in the least. It's like being on the beach. or
But
something.
Thorson
like-
is still with
Just
us.
like fall
Yeah.
asleep right in the ice.
Right.
We'll be
I'm
fine.
sorry.
He's
I'm
thinking-
freeze.
Okay, let's say we dig a hole, build a fire in the hole,
Okay. Go
eat some
ahead.
rocks, dig some other holes so you can put the hot rocks, and then you can, for those, and a little layer of dirt to warm the people who need to be warm.
All right, wait. One question.
And
though.
we can spend a point of legend to have thermal blankets.
Wait, one question.
Okay.
though.
Or my super blankets, whatever. Space blankets.
You dig a hole in like the snow, right?
Well, it's not snow.
Snow, ice.
It's
mud,
tundra.
and-
It's basically
It's
cold dirt.
Cold dirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
If
not.
it
You
was
can't make an
ice-
igloo. It's not
If
ice.
it was ice, it would
Ice.
be-
Ice.
it
Well,
would-
can't you draw ice out of from the moisture in the
No, I
air?
was
His
just
power's
saying-
not that extreme
I
yet.
was saying, like, if it was ice, you would have started melting the hole and would have started, like, just extinguishing the fire.
Don't worry.
Actually, no. When ice is that cold, you can actually have fire on ice. You just
Yeah.
need an item to keep the instant moisture from hitting it. Pipe hands.
Are we paused?
No, we're
No,
recording.
no, recording.
All right, so you guys are taking survival measures such as digging out little holes that you guys can cower in for the heat.
It also shelter the fire from the
I say
prying
the-
eyes.
the Frosties, they can stand guard, okay? While Thora, me, and Thorson get into one of the holes and cuddle up and stay warm.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a stamina and fortitude roll. Those that are not immune to frost.
Oh.
Oh.
If you're immune to frost, you don't need to bother.
No. I can get it.
Awesome, sweet. Oh yeah. That is 5
Wow.
on a 4 dice.
Wow.
But I got 10s and I have 1 epic.
I got 3 successes.
3 successes? Okay, so you guys managed to kind of stave off the blistering cold. Go ahead, Thora,
Stay toasty.
and roll 5 dice for your boyfriend.
Well, we're keeping him warm.
Yeah.
She's keeping him warm, especially.
3 successes.
Wow, 3 successes.
Well, he is native.
Yeah, plus he's being cuddled with. Skin-to-skin contact being the best way to transfer heat, of course.
Oh, none of that now. I'm against you guys.
Okay, so you guys are basically spending the night shivering, but the funny thing was, while you're digging out your little holes, every time you're digging out with your weapons...
What was Nomos doing?
Nomos is pushing the dirt back where it was. Granted, with all of you guys working, you're outpacing his work.
Because
but
he's so slow.
He's trying to put the dirt back where it's supposed to be.
Just, Bryn, tell him it's just temporary. We'll put it back. It's just we have to keep warm.
Okay, go.
You
No
say that,
mas.
and he doesn't seem to get the point.
No mas, no do.
He-
do later.
Even while you guys are cuddling in your holes, you can feel. Okay, as you guys you're sleeping, you occasionally feel little bits of dirt being pushed back in as this poor little rock's working through the night trying to fix the damage you're doing to the countryside, because it just doesn't get why you're cold. Or why the lack of light is a problem for you guys. It's not in his repertoire.
Well, I can see. It's just that others can't.
It sees through the ground, so it's okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not Toph Bayfong here. Can't see through the ground there.
She's not an earthbender.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys end up waking after a cold and miserable night. Even though you guys survived through it no problem, and Thorsten survived...
I don't want to do that again.
These two probably making you very cranky because you notice the two of them like, oh, it was a great night, little Steph, you know. The temperature was just right.
Shut up.
My feet didn't sweat at all.
Shut up.
Okay. So you guys are heading back off on the little trail because
Yep.
the little guy, the whole time you guys are getting
We
up.
put the dirt back in the hole for him, though.
That's right.
And we
Okay.
pat it down really nice and neat.
Okay, and it rolls over your little fire, putting it out.
Oh, we
We
would have done that
too.
too.
Leave no trace.
Well, it put it out before you guys were ready.
Oh.
It didn't like you burning the sticks.
Aw.
Okay, and it starts moving on along, rolling on its way. So, you guys gonna keep up with its pace, or are you gonna go on ahead?
You know the way, don't
we
you?
feel that we're close enough? Do I feel we're close enough? We can...
You could if you want.
Do you know where
Do
we're
you
going?
feel
You
confident? Because it will require a skill roll if you want to head off what you remember from the day before.
What am I going to be rolling?
Your intel and
No,
survival
boss.
again.
Intel and survival or
Uh-huh.
intel and perception?
Intel and... Well, you can go with perception if you want to use that one.
Perception and I would say awareness. Perception and awareness.
Okay,
of
I'll
as
give you
to
that.
where we're going.
Sure. Using land navigation. So you're going to leave the little guy behind.
Well, we're talking about it.
Just, yeah.
See how she's getting a sense of how she feels how close we are.
I think I want to spend a point of legend.
So you're spending a
and-
point of
yeah,
legend?
and I'm going to roll again.
And what's your legend rating? Are you a 3 or 4?
3.
3?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 5.
Okay, so you got plenty of successes. You believe you know the way. And don't forget to mark
Okay.
off one.
Well, how I want to know how far she feels we are away from it.
You feel that you're probably about 8 miles away.
Oh, that's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, but how long is that in Nomos' time?
That's
Well,
probably
that's
like another day.
Down here it says 9. Is that what?
You have 9 points.
Yeah, and so I
Well, no
down
Moss
to
can
8.
meet us-
Yep.
Can meet us
Okay.
there.
What?
No Moss can meet us there.
Yeah, he can. That's why we're
Yeah.
saying.
Well, yeah.
So all of a
He
sudden,
was useful to get
as-
us to the
Same
rocks.
guys, it's
As-
about 8 miles that away.
so as Nomos is slowly rolling, you guys just start walking right past him,
We'll see you there, Nomas.
blowing past him like he's and he's just like kind of. The rock's like sadly tilting
I'm
as,
like,
as he's rolling, and you're leaving him behind.
no, how about this? How about
No,
we
we
pick
Pick him up.
I was just thinking,
Seriously!
He probably
Yeah.
wouldn't like
Who's
that.
strong?
Well,
Oh,
we're
take him.
strong.
Really
He's
strong.
Yeah, they can pick
Epic
him
strength.
It's like,
So-
you tell
how
him
many squares?
that if we're going the wrong way, then you
He grinds.
you know,
Click.
turn to the right. You know,
Okay.
so
Okay.
you're
Take
strong.
him with.
That you carry him up in front, and
'Cause this is
if
taking
you're
too
going
long.
the wrong way, you know, because I'm sorry, I'm not spending another night out here.
Yeah. Okay.
Just saying.
So I would say, yeah, I'm very
And I
strong
don't
too.
think No
so
Moss wants the land to be discovered.
no
Yeah,
moss,
yeah.
no moss. I'll carry
Okay,
you.
that's 2 times you use telepathy. No moss, no moss. Remember, keep it simple.
Let no going wrong way.
What? Even I didn't get that, and I knew what you were trying to say.
I think Yoda would be confused by that message.
Just say,
I carry you.
I carry you.
you lead.
No,
You-
I
no,
carry.
I carry. Turn. If
Remember, it's 2
Yeah.
words. 2 words at a
Turn
pop.
if
I carry.
going wrong way.
turn.
Still guide. This is not working. Let's just pick the rock up and go!
Let's go.
So who's gonna pick the rock up?
Not I.
I'll do it.
I know
Just
where
say,
I'm going
just
because
tell
you don't
we,
know where we're
just
going.
say, we carry.
We carry.
No mas.
No moss.
There we go.
We
I'll
carry.
pick him
No
up. I don't
Okay,
care.
so
Okay.
who's gonna pick him up?
Still guide.
Still guide.
Still
So,
guide.
so who is picking up is the question.
Who's got strength?
I do.
Who wants to carry?
Let
who,
Mom,
Who
she's
wants
still
their
a
hands
havoc.
taken up? Let's
I
put it
know
that
where
way.
I'm Oh no, I have my rifle.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2
I'll do it.
strength. No, I have 2 strength, and I don't really have much of a
Yeah.
range weapon.
Okay,
Oh
so-
God, why am I offering to carry things?
carry the dirty rock.
Just do it.
So Frost,
I'll
you're gonna
carry
carry
it.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, give me
You don't
a.
have opening gambits.
What does he need opening gambit
I'm just
for?
saying that if we get into a battle,
So,
you're going
yeah,
to take a
so-
turn up to drop
I
the
have.
rock.
I have
So
subliminal
go ahead and
warning.
give me a
Oh, that's good.
strength or dex, and
He might not want to be carried.
and go with an athletics for catching the little guy. Because even though he's not moving a lot, he's squirming. He's like a house cat. He doesn't want to be picked up.
Oh, you're good at that. You know, your cats don't like to be picked up either. Except by me.
Oh my God!
You're going to want to read
You see? Are you gonna spin upon a legend?
Yes.
Okay, or you can keep trying if you want. You don't have to
Well, I
spin
did
upon a
have-
I'll
legend.
keep trying. Don't
You
spend
just try a
it,
second
just keep
time.
trying.
So are you spinning upon a legend, or are you trying again?
Just trying to get it.
Okay, so you guys are all watching as Frost tries to pick it up and it
Is
shoots
this like
away
trying
just
to,
in time.
like a greased pig
Exactly.
thing that they have at
Roll
rodeos
for real,
or
baby,
whatever?
come on.
Oh, it's
Well,
hard.
there you go.
A 9, a 10,
10.
and an 8, and a
Yeah, that's a
1,
five.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 'Cause I
6
have 2
successes.
First
automatic.
time he slipped
Okay.
out of your.
It was like.
You were just getting a feel for Nomas.
Okay, and then you get the little guy and you pick him up and he just kind of grinds and grinds.
Oh, don't untie. Like in the.
No.
Okay, so you pick up the little guy, and he's kind of squirming at first, but then all of a sudden he slows down. You just, as you're holding him, you notice the rock keeps turning around, like looking at you and looking forward, and looking at you and looking forward, and then kind of like leans its head back,
It's like, hey, I could get used to this.
and then you just see it look at a rock, and it's doing this little keeping track with things on the ground, seeing how fast he's moving. You almost feel the rock kind of vibrate a little. Okay, so as you guys are moving up a ridge, you notice there's
I have-
something funky up ahead.
I have subliminal warning.
Something
well,
funky
give me
up
a
ahead, huh?
perception. There's no
Welcome
ambush
to
yet.
Funky town.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a perception and awareness.
Perception and
Play the
awareness.
Uh-huh.
funky music, rock boy.
Play that funky music.
Obviously, everyone's perceiving the girls that are singing duets.
Oh, are we supposed to be doing a perception roll?
No,
Sorry.
Mom's doing subliminal warning.
No, she's doing perception and awareness.
Yeah,
I'll
see?
do perception. Like, can I?
Okay,
Yeah,
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see. Wait, what's is that in
Yes, that's a 1.
Yeah, that's a 1. Actually, are we
Ooh.
sure that's a 1?
Yeah, that's a 1.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
the one.
4 plus I had 1 success.
4, 5,
got 5.
6. I got 6.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
So you two notice up ahead, there seems to be a couple suspicious mounds near a pile of rocks that's coming up ahead.
When you say suspicious,
They seem to be moving.
they seem to be moving.
Are they moving like the little rocks?
No,
or are
not like
they
the little rocks.
fleshy creatures?
They seem to be a living, breathing thing moving.
Hey guys, up ahead! We seem to have some movement.
Mounds?
Squirrels! I was like, oh, I gotta tie my shoelace again. Hold on. Annie, Jack, I want you to go and check it out again. And remember, what's the rule?
Eat Skittles!
No, that's no. Don't
Drink
let
beer!
don't let them see you.
Pizza?
You can have pizza when we get back to town. Pizza all for your own, with Skittles on it.
Pizza with Skittles, that's insanely good.
Yeah.
Okay, we won't get into trouble. Zip. Zip, zip, zip. Okay, so you're basically doing a long, slow tying of your shoe
Long
again.
laces.
Yeah.
Okay, Thorsten puts his arms around Thora. He's like, I worry about your safety. It is
worry
not
about
safe
your
for us
safety.
out here in this weather. We shouldn't be out here another night.
We
That's
agree.
a damn
I
shame.
agree. And we shouldn't have allowed you to come along at all. We really shouldn't have. But we must find the moon calf. If any trouble occurs, which is about to happen, we believe there's trouble about to happen, you will stay back and stay out of sight. Do you understand me?
And as soon as you say that in your stern, protective tone, his warm hand, he ditched his glove somewhere,
Aw.
caresses your cheek, and he just looks into your eyes longingly. And then, as he starts to come in for a kiss, the warmth of your lips will keep me alive forever. And he kisses you.
Oh, and I kiss him back. But remember my words.
Yeah. Yeah, after she said, remember my words, I'm like, and remember my words. If you don't do what she says, you'll have to deal with me. And I don't think you're going to deal with me. I'm not quite as friendly as she is. Now am I?
And just as he was about to say something, zip, zip, zip.
Yeah,
Oh.
boys.
There's a frost giant over there.
Just one?
With 2 wolves. That are huge!
Huge wolves. Are they white? Are they black?
They're just gray.
Gray? Okay, is it a boy or a girl giant? Is it just
It's
one?
a boy giant.
Okay.
Does it make a difference?
Well, we're looking out for the witches.
Remember?
Well,
Are they?
yeah, if you want boy giants, you need a boy and a girl.
Okay.
All right,
So
come
what are
on.
you guys gonna do?
Okay, I did my surveillance bit.
Well, they're over by. Are they over by where we? They're where we have to go.
They're
They are-
directly in your path.
Okay, so we have to
Let's
take them
kill 'em
out.
all.
We
I
gotta
say we
get.
flank
We
'em
gotta get
somehow.
through there, or we go around.
Right. If we do get into combat, maybe I could put Nomos in my pack.
No, if we get into combat, you don't worry about Nomos. He doesn't roll far
doesn't
or
roll
fast. And we know where we're going anyways. He's a rock. But he still has feelings. Well, I admit he's a very cute rock. But he can take care of himself.
Oh.
They're hard feelings.
It's getting deep.
Rock and hard place.
It's getting deep in here. It's getting deep out here.
I'm sorry, I could not resist.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Well,
Excuse me.
we
could
can
flank
try
them
sneaking
somehow.
around.
No, they know we're coming.
You're in
Okay.
flat open territory.
Yeah.
Oh,
We see
okay,
them,
so
they
Is
see
there
us.
anything
Alright.
off to the side?
I say let's just go get them.
I
No,
think
what do you mean
Yeah,
off
I
to the
could
side?
try-
like low brush and small trees and anything
There's
like
a few
that.
patches of rock, but not enough to conceal yourself with.
One person though.
Kind of.
Thorson.
If you're willing to curl up on the ground.
Yeah.
We can put him out at there. I've got my sniper rifle.
Well, I can always
so
make
can
a
try
Let's
and-
just charge them.
I can try and do some damage before we get in close. I could try and do, take out
Wait,
some.
where's the info? Which one book has shockwave in it?
I'm crafting.
Oh, shockwave.
Is there enough? Do I have enough ability to craft my ice?
I don't
armor?
think it's in Hero.
You think it's
To
in?
what?
Do I have enough ability? Is there enough iced for me to make my armor?
Not.
I've got
not
an
really.
idea.
Because remember, you need to get the actual frost armor power.
I do. Well, I've already made it. I made it once.
Well, it's just looks ice. It's not uber ice.
Still.
How far away are they?
Yeah.
They're about a good 400 feet.
Okay, so I say we continue to walk up on them, but put the rock down. Okay.
He can mobile.
I think he'll
on
just keep going in the direction that he needs to go. We'll find him. We'll
Yeah.
catch up to him when we're
Well, he'll
on
catch
the-
up to us because we're going.
See, what you need to do, Trevor, with all that experience you're saving up, is go to Legend 4 and then buy this power. That's what you need to do with your experience instead of holding on to it.
How far away were they?
Jim, get the
400
About
feet.
400. I thought you said 400 yards.
400 yards, sorry.
Okay, so right now they're 400 yards.
Forgot I was in Iceland for a second.
No,
Check
if it was
system.
if we
Meters.
Europe, we would be talking
I'd have to get close
meters,
to my.
kilometers.
But
Yeah.
that's not true. If it's a sniper rifle, I should be able to hit farther out than 200. I should be able to do at least 5.
200 yards.
Yards.
Yeah.
Yards.
Yards.
We're talking sniper rifles. Sniper
200
rifles.
yards is 2 football fields.
It's not 200 feet. It's
Okay, all right.
It's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yes,
Yards, okay.
and remember, that's just a Remington hunting rifle, a
No, it says
308.
it's a sniper rifle.
Okay.
It's not a Barrett 50 caliber meant to shoot 2 miles.
Yeah, those are quite impressive.
Okay, so what you guys plan? What you gonna do?
I say we get closer because I've got.
Well, we
my-
have to get closer if I want to use shockwave.
Okay.
Cool.
Did you find it?
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so and I have an idea of what I'd like to do to one of them.
Okay, then we'll move closer.
Screw that. Let's run.
Okay.
Run, excuse me. Let's get a little closer so we don't get winded.
Okay,
Well, not that
so
we
We
get
can-
winded, but
We can go fast.
we'll make a brisk pace. How about that?
we
You
were
have to
giving you
activate
that
it.
you have a no. He doesn't have the actual power in there yet. He has to be Legend 4 and buy the 3-dot frost power.
Ah.
He's not uber enough to have the actual.
He can just
We were just giving that you had a
sheet of ice over
it. You basically, it looks like armor, but it doesn't really defend you at all.
It's just show.
It's
For,
really
na-
cool looking.
for now, until you get more uber and spend all that experience you're hoarding right there, because everyone else buys stuff and you
Okay,
don't.
let's just call them out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
You actually do that? Okay.
Hello, boy. Hello, you and your doggies. We know
All
you're
of
there. We
this-
see you.
Sudden, head kind of peeks over. The
Yeah, you. Hi,
Hey.
and
Mr.
disappears behind the
Giant
rock.
Boy.
And all of a sudden, you hear a
Really?
horn go.
Really?
And he kind of.
Hold it. No, I'm sorry. In honor of the formal gamers, pussy.
And all of a sudden, you hear a reply of Usvaga und Usva.
Kiss my
Parlez-vous English?
And he just kind of pokes
Reckons
his
the
head.
English?
He just pokes his head and looks and pulls his head back again. And you just hear
Yo, Torsten, what did he say?
You left Torsten
You
the
left the
little...
That's right.
Yeah, we left them. We're going forward.
As you see his head kind of puff up where he is.
Habla inglés?
It's probably something about Children of the Swine again. Did it sound a lot like
Okay.
that Children of the Swine thing?
How
No,
about
it
this?
sounded something completely different. And just then you hear a... And,
It's time to play with the puppies.
and you see the two wolves, which by the way are very large, jump over the boulders they were behind.
I think our situation is dire.
Okay,
Dire
we have to
wolves.
Join battle.
join battle. Do I want to do my opening gambit?
Should I get opening gambit?
Okay, I'm going to do opening gambit.
Okay, so
We'll
you spend
always
your point
roll
of legend.
first, Kel, to see.
Yeah,
Oh,
roll,
that's
you
good.
want to roll just to roll. You may have been the first one.
I got 4 successes.
I got 3
Okay.
successes.
I got 3.
Kelly got a lot of successes.
4, 6 plus 1, 7.
Wow.
See, you didn't have to use opening gambit.
Wow.
It's up to you, baby.
Okay, so basically you're first.
Okay. As they're approaching,
Okay.
I'm going to whip out my...
And they seem to be moving very, very, very
Oh, I know.
fast.
They're going to close the distance extremely fast, which is
Okay.
good because of my distance. For
Okay.
my... I have striking
Don't
distance
step
with
in
my...
front of me.
Oh, I'm not going to. Okay? And I was like... And I'm going to whip out my wand, okay? I'm going to keep it at its wand. Actually, no, I'm going to extend it
Stunt
out.
it up.
I'm going to extend it out to its full bow staff length.
Okay.
So that gives me a little farther distance.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to go I'm going to make this twirling motion with it. And it's and I'm going to say, smoking is bad for your health. And I'm going to cause the smoke to come out. But it's not meant to hit him. What it's meant to do is clog its nose and throat with smoke,
that is
so it can't
awesome.
breathe, and it coughs and hacks.
Awesome!
That is
So it's good. You're going
And
to
gets
create,
in its eye.
you're going to create an
Smoke gets in your
environmental
eyes?
effect.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That gives you part of the environment.
So
Okay.
basically, so literally, it can't breathe.
Okay. Well, basically, there's because he has to roll a save versus
Exactly.
Okay.
But, you
Okay.
know, but even that, it's going to still be a distraction
Yeah.
as well as, you know,
Okay.
most animals can't stand smoke. You know, so okay.
Okay.
Makes
What do I
bees
have to roll
docile.
for this?
Pretty much, I'll just give it to you. I mean, it's you're shooting the smoke at one of the wolves.
Yep.
Okay. So, what's the speed of your weapon?
It is 6.
Okay. 6. Okay, then it's the wolf's turn. Okay, so the wolf that you're hitting.
Guess they had a higher than a 4.
Yes, they did.
Puppies want to play.
Don't let him hit me. I'm sorry.
Play.
So the wolf's gonna roll his stamina and fortitude against your smoke. Ooh.
Oh shit. That's a lot of successes.
Basically, you hear it cough and hack as it bounds through your smoke cloud. And you see a glint of intelligence in its eyes.
Oh, crap.
As its partner, who's moving at twice that speed because he didn't have to slow down, is getting really close to you. And you just see his tall...
I didn't move up front. I'm still...
You're the one that seems to be doing distancey stuff.
I'm
And its
all
tongue
about
kind
you.
of like lolls to the side happily as it's getting close.
Bad
As you
dog!
see some of the eyes look up-
Stay! Sit!
And you can practically hear a rumbly growl of it saying, Scions.
God damn it.
Okay, and they're basically closing the distance. They're right on top of you guys.
Oh good! It's my turn!
Do something.
Whose turn is it?
Do something fast, please. I don't want to be Puppy Chow.
No, it would be worse if it would be
Okay,
worse if
and
it was
it's
a
Thora's
chew toy.
turn.
Okay, they're within 2 feet, right?
Trixie.
They are
It would be
close,
worse if
yes.
they thought it was a
Okay,
chew toy.
we are
Chew
going
toy.
to
do.
use Shockwave. The
Okay.
Scion is so strong that he can direct his incredible power through the ground to the floor of to the floor to affect enemies at range. Doing so takes 2 separate forms. First, the character can stomp or strike the ground with the fist or a weapon, which sends a shockwave outward from him along the ground across an area with a radius equal to his epic strength. Would be, actually...
Remember, it's a shockwave.
That means I didn't have to wait till they were 2 feet. It just means it's going to go like 2.
Uh-huh.
Well, I kind of called
yeah.
him out. You didn't have much of a choice on that one.
Well, anyways, so
I pissed the puppies off.
the send out a shockwave requires a strength roll, which receives the benefit of his epic strength. Potential victims, friend and foe alike, compare with their dodge DV to the results of this roll. If their DV overcomes the Scion successes, they may manage to jump and let the shockwave pass beneath them. If their DV isn't high enough, they immediately suffer knockdown as well as the amount of bashing damage equal to however many of the Scion's successes their DV couldn't cancel out.
Okay.
If his allies know the Scion's about to use this knockback using blah 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 blah, then the attack would inflict no damage. But and then another form of it is focused.
Uh-huh.
You can pick one person, but I think we're just going to do the general to get both.
So are you warning your teammates?
That's what they're behind me
Okay.
because this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Hey, excuse me. You're making fun of me.
So go ahead and roll.
Well, no, I have to do my stunt first.
Oh, okay. So you're going
Something-
Right, I'm gonna.
Hey, you didn't even give me any stunt die for that.
You didn't have to roll. Automatically
Oh, that's
hit.
right.
I gave it to
Okay.
you as a hit.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I am going to leap forward.
Okay.
Right. What? Okay, leap
One
forward.
dice. Okay.
Whipping out my axe.
Okay.
To strike the ground forcibly. But as my cry of rage goes out, it's almost like thunder.
Okay.
As befitting the thunder god's daughter.
So it's
Okay.
like you're
Okay.
stabbing it down like
Yeah.
in the movies.
Exactly.
I didn't hear anybody wow, so I can't give you 3.
Wow.
Ooh.
No, it's supposed to be if somebody says, "That's awesome!"
Oh.
Now you guys are just being plagiaristic here.
Hey.
So I will give you 2 bonus stunt dice.
I was so shocked and awed, I couldn't say a word.
It's because she uses shock and awe. Hi, this is Jim from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion Hero to Ragnarok podcast, and the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And I'd just like to say thank you for listening, and may fate always be on your side.
Hi, this is Kellie. I play Trixie on the Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion Hero to Ragnarok podcast. Please check us out on iTunes, rate us. The more ratings we get, the more people can be aware of us. So thank you.